going on, Dream Makers, and welcome back to DB3 MTG, where we sling spells and bring dreams. I'm Mr. Sandman, and today we have Domain Zoo, a deck that I've always flirted with playing in paper. I think I own every single one of these cards, but I just never pulled the trigger. Right now, it seems very good, and you guys have seen in other videos that I've played this deck, and it does pretty well, especially in a more fair format. As you can see, the mana base is kind of wild. I mean, it's going to be wild with Domain Zoo. We have the Junk Triumph or the Asban Triumph, as you guys might call it. We do have a blue or black red land, and then you see all the kind of individual shock lands and stuff like that. I believe we have two basics. Yeah, Plains and Mountain. Our creature package will be Ragavan, 4 Ragavan, 4 Kavu, and 4 Scion, which is the reason why you play the deck, because those really need the domain. Excuse me. And you have 4 Orcish Bowmasters. There are lists that don't play the Bowmasters. I kind of like it. It gives you 2 creatures for 1 and a little bit of a reach, and it kind of helps you with the energy matchup. And then Flays to kind of finish it off. You have the main reason to play the deck with Leyline and the Guild Pack. And then your removal suite is Leyline Binding, Lightning Bolt, Tribal Flames, Orcish Bowmaster somewhat, Flays somewhat. Those are the main reasons how you get rid of things. And then you have main deck Consigns, which I'm guessing just give you a little bit of an advantage against, or a little bit of fighting chance against Tron and Eldrazi. And then Stubby D is a kind of a way to kind of tempo your opponents out, with it being a daze effect, or a force spike, I should say. But also being a hard counter and matches that you would need this hard counter. Again, I think this card is used more for tempo to kind of just counter something and then get in to kind of finish the job. It happened to me in my Boros energy matchup where I tried to kill a Kavu and they just force spiked me. So, really good card there. In the sideboard, we have a 1-of Doorkeeper Thrall. This card you can see in main decks a lot of times, and they also might be playing the Null Drifter as well. I'm not exactly sure what this comes in. It probably comes in against like maybe Titan or some kind of Reanimator strategy, things that have creatures or artifacts entering play, doing something. Rest in peace for the graveyard decks. The third Stubborn off for the matches that we wanted in. 2 more Consigns for Eldrazi and stuff like that. Plasm for the energy decks and small creature decks. Torpor Orb. This is probably for black, white sewers and stuff like that. Dampening Sphere for the big mana decks, Titan and Tron and Eldrazi. Hadetsuku consumes all, which is extremely good against energy, but any type of 0 or 1 mana like permanent based deck, but also exiling the graveyards is a huge effect, and also having it turn into a 3/3 that gets a counter every time this does damage with trample actually. And then Wear and Tear as a catch-all for any troublesome enchantments or artifacts, especially if someone wants to Blood Moon you. This is really good. So this deck is kind of, I would say that it's kind of a tempo deck in a sense. You get the cheat on mana, but it's also a super aggro deck that punches hard. And these creatures typically punch above their mana costs. And so hopefully we can just kind of swarm people with the Zoo deck and be able to just crush them before they can stabilize and turn the game around. So without further ado, we're about to get into the rounds. Before I do, though, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. If you enjoy the content, if you have questions, concerns, or you think there's a play or something like that we should talk about or discuss, definitely do that. It helps me get better, and it helps me grow my channel and push my stuff out there to other people to see. So if you really enjoy it, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps me, and I really do appreciate it. Now let's on to the video. All right, guys, welcome to round 1 with Domain Zoo. Yeah, this ham seems fine. They mulligan the 6 cards. We will keep. Yeah, with this deck, fetching the right lands is going to be the main thing. The Thundering Fall is a little awkward. Temple Garden, interesting. Sylvan Safekeeper. Okay, I have no idea what we're playing against. Okay, so we'll use this land? I don't know, bro. I'm going to use this because I guarantee I can get that 1 land. So, yeah, we have no idea what we're playing against. It has to be something like creature combo based, because this card is not in fair decks. Okay. Okay. They attack for 1, that's fine. Birthing Ritual at the beginning of your end step. If you control a creature, look at the top 7 cards of your library, then you may sacrifice a creature. If you do, put that creature at X value X less from among those cards, where X is 1 plus a sacrifice mana. Okay. Okay, so they're probably going to do it at their end step. I mean, I'd be happy for them to sacrifice. Do I have time to fetch my land? I don't know when this is. This is at the beginning. Alright, my mouse is acting funny. So I think I should have another chance to fetch. Okay, they didn't choose to use it. Alright, Triumph. Okay, so I need blue-red, so I think we'll play Kavu here. So we need blue-red. Right? Yes. Green, red. And then we have an option of going like Leyline Binding, Orcish Bowmasters. Okay, and pass turn. Our opponent's playing a little slow, and that's saying a lot for me. I'm not the fastest player. So let's see what they got for us. They have 4 cards. They haven't really played anything but the Sylvan Safekeeper, so they get an Overgrown Tomb, so they're on what I would call junk. This is, you guys might call it Asban, but okay, Grist. Okay. We have an answer for that. Okay, they're creating a token. So is this a Yawgmoth? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, I know what this is. Alright, so maybe they use this, which is fine though. We have Leyline Binding. It's actually a really good card for this deck, just because it can protect Samwise or the other cards. Alright, so let's see what they get here. Carrion Feeder. Okay, there's another sack outlet. Okay. Alright, so what do we do here? Alright, double Leyline Binding. We could get rid of this. Let's go to a combat first. Alright, play the land. Let's go to combat. I want to see what they do, because our creatures will be bigger. So I think, does it matter if we remove that? I don't know if they have a way of getting that back from the graveyard. Maybe they do. Okay. Let's attack Grist. I'm gonna exile their creature. I'm not sure they can get creatures, but I just don't want any. I just don't know this deck well enough to know what they do, so I'm just gonna take the creature out. Alright, let's see if they block. Okay. We kind of wanted that. Alright, see what they do here. Alright, fetching. Alright, surveilling. They have 2 cards in hand. We should win this game pretty easily. Young Wolf, okay. Yeah, it looks like just a food combo deck. Beseiju. That's okay. We want another red source, right? Yes, we want this one. No, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter. That's fine. They have 1 card. We're so far advantage right now. Blood Crypt. Yes. We will Kill Grist here. Super value right there. Alright, dope. Tribal Flames. Okay, let's surveil. Yeah, I will keep that. That will pretty much be game. Red, white, black doesn't matter. We'll keep Leyline Binding up here just in case something crazy happens. Go upstairs. Alright, cool. Oh, damn. 3 Tribal Flames is crazy. Alright, so it looks like they're on the Samwise Gamgee, whatever it's called. So we definitely want Rest in Peace. I think we would want Torpor Orb, right? Yeah, we would want Torpor Orb. We kind of want Pyroclasm too. We also kind of want Doorkeeper Thrall. And we kind of want these too, right? Seems like it. I don't think we want Consign. I don't know if Ragavan's going to be good here. They're going to have so many blockers. I don't even know if we want Stubby D. Yeah, maybe we just cut Rag because it's like never getting through. Especially on the draw. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think we just like all these. Alright, I think that's how I'm going to sideboard. Alright, game 2. On the draw. Let's see what our opponent has for us this game. I kind of like this hand. We're like the control deck anyway, because we're the bigger deck. They mull to 6 again. I'm going to keep this hand. They do have a way of killing this, but I don't think that matters that much. Gilded Goose. Do we kill this so they can't go turn 2 something? Like turn 2 Grist or something like that? I think you should always try to bolt the bird in general. Man, this guy's playing extremely slow. Alright, we'll just do this now. Kill this thing now. Especially with them mulliganing, they might be short on lands. So yeah, killing a bird there makes a sense. Yeah. Like I said, we're gonna try to play the control role, and then hopefully we're able to just land a Flage or something big that just wins the game. Okay. Okay, Walrus doesn't really matter. It does ramp down. I'm kind of hoping I can hit a land here. Scion of Draco. I think we're going to play this in pass. And then flash in Bowmasters if we don't need to kill something. And then Scion after that. I would love to hit another land. That'd be awesome. Gilded Goose. Okay. They have 2 mana left. Birthing Ritual. Okay. I don't know what they could get here. What 3-drop they could get. I can't kill this. I could kill that. But I don't know what 2-drop. I guess they could get Samwise here, but we can kill that. So yeah, okay. I don't know what 3-drop they can get. I kind of want to see. So this could be a mistake. I have no idea. Alright, so let this go. And then we can still flash in Bowmasters here. I would love to hit a land. Okay. And then we'll just kill this. Kill that. And they only have 2 cards. We're extremely far ahead right now. Yeah, they sacked it. So, oh, dang. I shouldn't have. I guess that sucks because I won't get the ability. I just remembered that. I mean, it is what it is. I'm about to do this. Hopefully I don't die. They only have 2 cards though. Yeah, I forgot it could sack itself. That's a punt a little bit. All right, what does it say? It has lifelink, trample. All right, we'll just pass the turn. Because there's like no real reason to attack. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. No, I guess there's no real reason to attack. We just gain a life. It doesn't really do anything. All right, so hopefully we don't die here. We do have Pyroclasm in case they play a whole bunch of things. But they have a maximum of 3 mana, right? Okay. Okay, so they have, well, it was kind of good we got rid of this though, either way. The food make this awkward because you're going to sacrifice and bring it back. So we're not going to worry about this. Okay, we have to kill this though. A land here would be nice. Or even Leyline Binding would be nice. Oh, we could, oh dang it, we could just die here. Because they could find sack outlet, but they would have to sacrifice one of their creatures. I guess they get to pick. Yeah, then you may. Oh, damn, that could be good. Alright, we could just die here. Because they had Viserys and they had Carrion Feeder. So we gotta hope that they miss in the 7 cards. Oh, maybe I should have brought in Wear and Tear for this. Maybe, that's fair. Alright, looks like they missed, so we got lucky. Alright, we can't play Kavu. Alright, we'll go to combat. Alright, we'll attack. Oh, this thing has Vigilance. Yeah, let's just kill this now. Okay. Alright, hopefully we don't die here. Because like this Birthing Ritual. Alright, Dryad Arbor, okay. Now it's looking really good. The Clasm. Okay, I was making sure I didn't skip through the end step. Here, if we don't have to do anything, we'll fetch for a Surveillant to find like a Lightning Bolt or something. Or a Leyline Binding. Or even Tribal Flames. Third land, oh man, we could be dead. What is this? Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, that's not the worst. Okay, that's not the worst. Okay, so let's fetch. Why didn't I get Viserys here? Yeah, let's get Thundering Falls. Yeah, we'll keep Tribal Flames. I think, right? Or no? No, put in the graveyard. We'll, because I think we can win without that. Well, Torpor Orb means that they can't. Torpor Orb means they can't win. Okay, so this is interesting. We definitely should attack first, right? Do we class them? Alright, let's go to combat. Because they can just return this. Okay, so they can just return this, but they would have to get Samwise and another creature. And so we can go class them here. I don't know if they can play. They have 1 card. Yeah, let's just class them. Oh, I should attack with my Bowmasters. It is what it is. Yeah, I missed my attack with my Bowmasters. Because I wasn't sure what I was going to do with the Torpor Orb or not. And then next turn we can just play Torpor Orb. That's not that big of a deal. Now I kind of wish I would have kept the Tribal Flames because we would just win next turn. But that was a great, like, what, 4-for-1 or something like that? I don't think we can die from here. Okay, Wall of Roots is fine. And then we'll just play Torpor Orb. Because they're going to be at a Birthing Ritual. Now, they can gain life, but Torpor Orb should buy us time. Pretty sure this locks them down. They would have to have Besage, but they're only going to draw 1 card a turn. And they could be pushing Besages to the bottom. Alright, they sacked Bowmasters. Maybe I should have went Torpor Orb first and then Rafter board. Okay. Alright, I do like that. Alright, Torpor Orb. Alright, go to combat. Attack. We have lethal next turn. Or I guess they would gain life. That is true. So we should be good here. Alright, they sacked their token. They might sack their Walrus if they didn't find out. Oh, they kept it on top. Okay. I mean, the only thing I would keep on top is Besagi, maybe. Alright, let's see. I may have given him... Okay, well, I was going to say, I may have given him a lot more draw something I wanted to. But that matchup seemed pretty easy, man. 1-0. See you guys in the next round. Alright. Welcome to round 2. We are on the play. We will accept the die roll. Oh, well, can't keep this one. Mulligan. This hand's not great, but we will keep... I don't... We have 4 lands, though. Arena of Glory gives that guy haste. I don't necessarily know if we need that. Yeah, let's put that Arena of Glory in bottom. I don't know if that's right. Alright, okay. We'll go Sacred Foundry. Yes. Play Ragavan. Say go. Alright, let's see what Tricker 35 has to offer for us. Hopefully he plays slightly faster than our last opponent. Dark Slick Shores. This looks like Murktide. Thoughtseize. Well, that's not really a great Thoughtseize because it's a free card, a free Flage. Alright. So we're going to be able to hit with Ragavan, which is dope. Yeah, but usually Dark Slick Shores means... Blue-Red Murktide. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so play our land. Hit OK. Attack. Alright, hit with Ragavan. Okay. Where does that card go? Okay, can't play that. Fetch. What green sources do we have in this deck? I don't know. I guess Temple Garden? Guess we're getting Temple Garden. Yes. Hopefully they don't have Flood Moon or Harbinger of the Seas, whatever it's called. Maybe I should have played it off of that. Yeah, and then got the Triumph there so that I can get blue-red with this. Yeah, maybe I should have did that. That's probably bad fetching. Oh, well, Frog's annoying. And they have 5 cards. We need something here. Well, that's pretty good. Okay, so... They would have to have Force Negation here. Okay, so let's... Okay, so if we get... Oh, man, we're not going to have blue, though. That's the only thing. But we'll get black, and then any land gets blue. If we get Steam Vent, it's the same thing, right? Maybe we just get Steam Vents and don't have black. Maybe we just do that. So we can have blue up. Do we need... Okay, what would we need blue for? Stubborn Denial? That's it? Do we actually have black cards? Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so this would cost 2. Yeah, so then let's go white, black. He would have to have Force Negation here. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, I'll make sure it's targeting that. Okay. Attack with all. I think I'm going to discard. Discard Flage, okay, Lightning Bolt. Damage, Consider. Ooh, Consider's pretty good. Yeah. Alright, cast Consider. Okay, keep that on top. Alright. Now, I don't know. I guess they might have Brazen Borrower for the Leyline. Leyline would be really good against them. So because we don't have blue, what is this going to cost? Oh, well, we just drew it. So I'm going to fetch here. Okay, so what we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to get Thundering Falls here. I kind of want to keep these lightning bolts. Okay, so then I want to keep a white source up. Right, let's see if this resolves. Because then we can go like bolt, play flage, bolt. Yeah, okay, that's what we thought. All right, go to combat. We're still extremely far ahead, and we should just win this game. Okay, so here we're going, because we want to keep that in hand. We're going to just take, I don't know, does it matter? Let's just take Counterspell. We want to keep their Murktide low. All right, so we get in. Oh, we just win. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't even realize we just win. No, we took a Counterspell. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. They would have to have Spell Pierce, which we play around. They have to have Force Negation, which we play. Like, if they have it, yeah. I was gonna say if they have it, they have it. But whatever. All right. I mean, on Maul 6 cards too. It's pretty good. Okay, let's think. We don't need Wear and Tear. We don't need Torpor Orb. We don't need Dampening Sphere. Stubborn Denial is cheeky. I don't think we don't need Consigned Memory. Maybe Stubby D is good. Rest in Peace is pretty solid against. I don't know if people are still doing like this. That doesn't seem great either. Maybe just Rest in Peace. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so yeah, I think that's good enough because I can't see, like, these could be good, but it doesn't kill anything really. So yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. All right, game 2, round 2. This hand is not good. We will be mulliganing this hand. All right, mulligan. Oh, this basic mountain is so bad. We have to keep this. They mulled to 6 as well. Yeah, we have to keep this, I think. If we had Leyline, it'd be so much better. All right, they kept. This isn't the greatest hand, but I'm going to get rid of Ragavan, I think. All right, hopefully we can draw another fetch land. Okay. Thoughtseize would be brutal here. Mismatched Thoughtseizes too. I don't know what they take. I guess it depends on their hand. This also makes it seem like they have Harbinger of the Seas because they got basic Swamp. Alright. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, Kavu's not bad. I really hate having basic. Maybe I should have just played. I don't know. Alright, this is probably dying. Harbinger of the Seas would be annoying. But we do have basic mountain, so I guess we could technically kill it. Yeah, they probably have Harbinger. Frog would be annoying here too. But we know they can't counterspell anything. Yeah, Frog's annoying. That's annoying. Okay. Yeah, Frog stabilizes so quick. Let's think here. If we attack... I don't know. Let's just pass. I'm going to pass turn here. I don't really want to play a Territorial Kavu. Yeah, I mean, we're probably just going to get beat up by Frog. We could also flash Bowmasters in here. I just don't know if that's right. It could also easily just have Spell Snare here. Maybe we just flash Bowmasters in? Alright, they're putting a counter on. Getting rid of Sink of the Stupor, okay. They're giving it flying, so I can't block, okay. I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna let him get in. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fetch the Triumph. Maybe if I was going to do that, I should have fetched the Triumph the first turn. I don't know. I'm in a weird spot. Because if I get the Blood Crypt, I don't know. If I get the Blood Crypt, I feel like it doesn't do much. All right, let's see what they do with their Surveil here. Graveyard, Watery Grave. Okay, so they have enough lands. So yes, I could technically flash it. If I had a third land, I'd probably do it. But the fact that we don't makes me a little nervous. Well, I could have used you earlier, bro. All right, we're gonna attack here. See what we can hit with Ragavan. Fatal Push. Okay. Okay. If we get a blue-red land, or no. Oh, that's so good. Okay. All right, they only have one card in hand, though, so it's possible we can kill this thing. We just didn't draw lands here, man. Or at least the right lands. We haven't even had Leyline in the last few games. Okay, so boom, the attack. If we don't draw a land here, I think we just keep... Are they pitching? Are they pitching again? Okay. I don't know. Maybe we should, because then the Bowmaster token would have been getting huge right now. I don't know how we're beating that. All right, F2. Yeah, those are 2 bad draws in a row, obviously. All right, we're gonna flash Bowmasters in here. Hopefully, they don't have another Spell Snare or Fatal Push. All right, that's actually pretty good for us. All right, Surveilling. All right, they kept it on top. That's not great for us. All right, they're attacking. They have 1 card. All right, they're giving that flying. Okay. I wonder if they're going to pitch here. If they pitch, do we just Tribal Flames this? All right, so they didn't pitch. Black, red. No Spell Snare, please. We also can block this. So we're going to go here. We'll do a damage there. And so what I'm hoping is they pitch the card to this frog right here. I think we can kill this frog. Oh, they have Fatal Push. Oh, they have Dismember. Okay, that's not bad though. Cause we still get the damage. We can still trade. Then we kill. Okay. Oh no, but they can pitch. Dang it. Ah, man. Us being short on lands. We'll still trade with this one though. Oh, they give it flying. Okay. Yeah, that's bad. Because they got rid of the other card. Okay. Alright, so now we're never killing these things. Dismember is a very expensive card to use there, but it makes sense to have it in the deck. Yeah, we're probably dead. We could Tribal Flames the other one. Oh my god. Yeah, let's just go to game 3. We're not getting out of that. Okay. Yeah, Rest in Peace seems really good here. Yeah, I'm fine with the sideboarding. Yeah, I think the sideboarding is fine. Let's just go. See if we can get game 3. Okay, run the play this time. Yes. Double Leyline is kind of trash. Oh, we also don't have any lands, so we definitely can't keep this mulligan. Okay, I mean, we're keeping this. Keep. Let's get rid of Stubborn Denial, maybe? I don't think we kept the 7-card hand this whole game, this whole match. All right. We beat Floodman with this because that makes it every land, which is dope. Please tap this land. Oh, they probably have freaking Spell Snare. Draw Ragavan to punish. I mean, we have 10 damage right now. Can't exert. They probably have Spell Snare. We got to run into it. It's either that or consider. Oh, okay, they didn't have it. All right, maybe they have Fatal Push. Yeah, maybe Fatal Push. Yeah. Oh, so, okay, they have consider. Okay. So that's not bad. I mean, we basically can win this game purely based off of... They got rid of taking a Stupor. Getting them low enough. Okay. Well, I mean, that... I don't necessarily know what you take, because I have 10 points of burn. Leyline Binding stops you from... Okay, that makes sense. Man, being on 6 cards in a Thoughtseize matchup is just terrible. I don't think that they have Fatal Push because they wouldn't let me get to my turn. I kind of like that. They can't have counterspell here. Force negation doesn't do it. What is this? Oh, consign. Oh, they have consign. Oh, man. Dang it. Okay. I totally forgot about that card, and it makes sense to have it in this matchup. So that's what they had. Okay. Yeah, that lands. I think it's the game. I'm going to exile... What was this? Take consider. I'm going to eat cards out of the grave. I like both my cards in my hand. I mean, they still have to be very careful because we have 5 points of burn in our hand. We did have 10, which means their hand is slow. That's like, they don't have many threats, I don't think. I think I still have to play the Scion there. It's going to be a close one. I want to know if they had Spell Snare there. They didn't have it the turns before. Okay, they have Frog. They could have Force of Negation here. Okay, I do kind of like that. Okay, do we binding this main phase? Yeah, maybe. They would have to have Force of Negation here. I guess they could technically have Consign too, to consign the trigger. Yes. They could have Consign here. Dang, they have another Consign. That's crazy. Oh, maybe they don't? No, they definitely do. I mean, there's nothing really I can do about that. They have 3 cards, so it'd be 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. We can kill it. Okay, so we're still getting in here. Consign got us both, but I think I have to. Maybe I can do it on their turn. I don't know. Eat a Consign. Let's see if they block here. All right, they're at 6. They at least brought 2 Consigns, and a lot of these decks play like 4 copies, so it's gonna be a close one. All right, Undercity Swords, they have 3 cards. Murktide would be a 1, 2, 3, so it'd be a 6, 6. Okay, we're gonna let them hit. What did they do with their? Oh, but okay, it was a Pluto that's on top. Okay, second Frog. They could have Spell Snare here. They could easily have Spell Snare here. All right, let's fetch. Let's get Thundering Falls, right? Yeah, Thundering Falls. Graveyard. Okay. All right, let's attack. It's gonna be really, really close. I'm just gonna keep exiling spells so that they can't play a Murktide on me. I wish I had another land. I am almost 100% sure that they have Spell Snare here, but I'm gonna jam because this is gonna win the game. Okay, that we kind of figured that. All right, so 2 cards are gonna go up to 4 cards at the end of the turn, but now they're gonna, if they don't draw a creature, can they afford to attack? Okay, they go up to 4 cards. Okay, consider. Let's see what they do with this consider. It's a close one, man. If Scion or Draco or Leyline Binding doesn't get Subtlety got bottomed, or wasn't it Graveyard? Okay. Nihil Spellbomb. That doesn't really do much. I guess it stops Flage from happening, which that's a fair thing. They have Counterspell up. If they were to crack here, I would think they would have Spell Snare. What do they have here? Okay, so here, I think I'm gonna discard this land. They have Counterspell up. Okay, they have Fatal Push. Oh, that's really good. Man, that's really good. Okay, they could have Spell Snare again. I can't respond? Why can't I respond to that? Oh, it's sorcery. That's why. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. They could easily have Spell Snare and we just lose the game here, but it's not getting much better. It's taking a long time. I think they would have snapped Spell Snare up. Okay, that's fine. I definitely wish we had a second Surveillant in here. Okay, they go to 1. We have a lot of outs. Like Flage off the top is good. depending on how they like, they're gonna get up to 4 cards. So we have no cards. Second surveilling would have been so good here, man. But they almost assuredly have counterspell. Yeah. Oh, they pitched the Dark Slick Shores. Okay, so they got 3 cards. They've seen so many cards though. All right, we're gonna fetch to thin. It doesn't necessarily mean it's optimal. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna have to go run our runners. I hate non-blue decks for a reason, man. I'm gonna lose this game because I just didn't draw. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. Like, why, man? Like, oh my gosh. I'm gonna lose because they had 1 Thoughtseize too many. Like, I don't think I missed any damage. Like, yeah, you can say I played into Consign a couple of times, but it's like, what else am I supposed to do there? They have it in their hand. Like, I gotta play the cards. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. There's no way they didn't draw a Murktide. Yeah, this game's over. Or they have counterspell. They have counterspell up. 1000% they have counterspell. They've drawn so many cards this game. Murktide Regent. Oh, they just bottom Murktide. They have double counterspell. There's no way. They should have just played Murktide. I can only, like, I don't have a card here. I guess the only hope I would have is they hit, like, Tribal Flames into counterspell and hope that they tap one of their lands. I don't know why they would get rid of Murktide, though. Okay. There we go. So frustrating. I purely lost this game because of a Thoughtseize. Turn 1. I mean, there's no way they don't have double counterspell. There's no way. They have counterspell. We needed this to turn like a 2 earlier. Yeah, they have counterspell. Subtlety. Alright. GG's. I'm a little frustrated. And those draws were just so bad. Alright. See you guys in round 3. We're a couple rounds into the video. If you're having a good time enjoying yourself so far, hit the subscribe button. Join the Dreambringers. I'll see you in the next round. Alright guys, welcome to round 3. This hand's bad. If I had like 1 land, this hand would be okay. Yeah, we got a mulligan in this hand. This hand's good. We'll keep. And to be honest, we're just gonna get rid of the bolt. I think the bolt's the worst card in the hand. It was gonna jam creatures here. They kept 7, right? Yeah, they kept 7. We've mulliganed a lot. It looks like we're against Dimir Murktide again, or blue-black Murktide. Oh, no, we're not. It looks like we are against Mill. Oh, my gosh. I absolutely hate playing against this deck. Okay. Yeah, we're against Mill. I don't even know our sideboard for this. Obviously, Stubborn Denial comes in. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm just lucky they didn't have Crab turn 1. Okay. Here we go. This deck is just so dumb. I'm sorry, it is. It's just a stupid deck to me. Here we go, another Mill. Okay. 2 removal spells removed. Bolt would have been good here for this. Hopefully I don't get blown out by that stupid with Archine Trap or whatever. I kind of want to cast Bolt against this stupid thing. But we're able to do it next turn. Hopefully I don't get blown out. What is this? Green, red. They do play Fatal Push though, which is kind of annoying because it's really good. Okay, hopefully we can put a fast clock on them. Oh, Fail to Ruin. They might just destroy my land here. If that's the case, that's not the worst. Okay, we search for a basic. What should I get here? Plains? Yeah. Right, Plains. Oh, we have Flays here. They have 5 cards. Alright. Why is my graveyard popped out? Okay, so if I play this... yes. Okay, it's 4. Okay, so... I might want to play. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have played Flage. They could also have Surgical, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't necessarily want to discard a card. So let's just get rid of... I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I should have got Flage. Oh no, I couldn't get Flage back. It's in the graveyard. I'm silly. I guess technically we can play Field of Ruin again. Are you kidding me? Okay. I mean, this is absolutely brutal. This seems like a horrible matchup for this deck. Yeah, we definitely need the Domain card. Fatal Push, okay. I mean, let's hope that they don't have Surgical here. Alright, we gotta pay 6. What about after this? 4. Okay, cancel. Red, red, white, white. Boom, 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 boom. Steam events. Alright, this should end the game pretty fast. Oh, man. Another Field of Ruin. This is a strip mine at this point. It's round and a lock. Okay, we're gonna get strip mined again. Oh my gosh, man. I just really dislike this deck. It's just so stupid. It's just a dumb deck. I don't know. I guess we'll keep that. Alright. We have 33 cards left. They only have 2 cards in hand, so that's pretty reassuring. But it says we're about to get strip mined again. Alright, 3 mana. Each opponent exiles cards from it. Okay, so that's a lot of cards. Shout out to having ley lines and stuff. Alright. Okay, they're gonna take a lot here. What is red have haste? No, red is first strike. Okay. I'm about to just go all in. Alright. Okay, that doesn't do it. I got rid of that. Take 5. Made that Crypt Incursion is crazy. Alright. I mean, we have enough to kill them. We have 12 on board. Another Tasha's would kill us. Crab, I don't know if Crab does enough. Okay, looks like Tasha's. Alright, well. Only 8 cards. Shout out to having all these big cards in my deck. They had to mill me for 12. And they can't cast Archon Trap. Alright, we won. Like I said, I do not like playing against this deck, but we do hit extremely hard. So what is the... How do we beat this deck? I think we definitely want Stubby D. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do... Yeah, we have nothing for this matchup. So Consign is terrible. I guess... Is that a trigger? I don't think it is. The crabs are, but that's not. So yeah, that's the only card I think that would do anything. So let's submit. I mean, this hand's not bad. Yeah, I mean, this hand's not bad. We have Leyline Binding to get rid of a crab too. Keep. They mull to 5. That helps. So, like, I don't mean to be complainy. It's just that this deck doesn't play by the normal Magic rules, basically. And it's almost like it's pre-boarded against my deck in a sense of having the land destruction to kill my lands, take me off domain. The question is, I kind of want to play Ragavan. But I also kind of want to play Territorial Kavu. Okay. Crab. All right, they don't have many cards, so we should be able to win here. Now, I will say this. I guess Ragavan isn't the best, but they can't. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so what do we do here? I think we should get on the board. I really do. Yeah, I think that's what we do. My mouse is being funny. Okay, so as long as they don't have the Field of Ruin, we should be okay. Oh my gosh, Archon makes them catch right back up. Did we get rid of any other lands? I don't think we did. Archon is so gross there. Okay, I don't see the one land. I'm a little nervous if they have another mill spell. Stupid Hedron Crab. Okay, no land there. What is this? Mills 4 cards. Okay, we're still alive. Okay, maybe we get the Triumph now. No, but they'll block. They definitely will block. All right, we're taking a risk. I don't know. We should probably get the Triumph and be a turn slower. Because if it gets hit, we just lose the game. Not lose the game. It's just we don't have. It's harder to. I shouldn't say lose the game. That's not really a valid statement. We're at 29 cards already. Archon Trap is so annoying. So like blocking here is good. If they don't block, then we can just play Kavu. Okay, it doesn't look like they're blocking. Please take a good card. Okay, actually, I don't mind taking that. So let's get green, red. Okay, please don't have anything good. Okay, that's not that bad. All right, a Flage is there. Okay, that's annoying. All right, I think we leyline this stupid crab. They should fetch here, I think. Okay. All right, we're going to. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good value there. So yeah, we're gonna Scion and then leyline binding, and we should win the game. Crypt Incursion would be annoying. They would gain like a lot of life. Okay, what do they do with the Surveil? They put extra pay. Okay, so that means that they probably have surgical. But I don't think that matters. Even though we have bindings in our graveyard. Okay, so does it matter? Get Sacred Foundry, I guess. Yes. Take that stupid crab. Alright. We should be good here. Go to combat. Attack with all creatures. Trigger. We'll get rid of the Ragavan. We already played a land. I wish we could have drew a stubby D there. Alright, what do they have? Well, Ensnaring Bridge is very good, but we have the win here. We have 16 cards. Crypt Incursion? Yeah. Okay, they gain 1,000 life. 48 life is so crazy, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's pretty good here. Alright, go to combat. Discard with the Foothills. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna win. Oh my gosh, these lands. Okay. We have 10 damage. So they're at 27 right now. Unless we get what's the named. That's a little bit annoying. Okay. So now we're only getting in for 6 a turn instead of, what was that, 11? And it was like, well, I like that. I almost don't want to fetch. Did the planes go? Alright, Flash helps the clock go faster. They probably have surgical though. But they only have one card in hand. Okay, well that's really good. I am glad to hit that. Damage. Okay, I hope I don't get Arcane Trap here. We should have, okay. Red, yeah, okay. Plains, white, red, colorless. All right, please do not have surgical as your last card. All right, red, white, red, white. Flooded Strand, Arid Mesa, that, Flooded Strand. Done. Okay. Okay, so we have 10 damage. Oops. We have 10 damage here. So they're at 15. And we do 9, 13, 15. They should be dead next turn. Looking for a Surveil Land. Yeah, we have the game. I don't know how many Crypt Incursions they have. Oh, they got Watery Grave instantly. They don't have another Surveil Land? Maybe it was in hand. Please don't have... Oh, we have Leyline. Never mind, we have Leyline. We're fine. That should be game. All right, so we hit with Ragavan, and we have both our Tribal Flames. All right, upstairs. Oh, Whimsy, I think it was pretty good. That's like 10 cards, right? All right, and then Tribal Flames, boom. And Tribal Flames. Let's go. Stole it. Nice, man. I hope that they mulligan to 5 because they definitely had the Archon Trap there. 2-1. See you guys in round 4. All right, guys, and welcome back to round 4. Yeah, I'll keep this. All right, opponent plays Scalding Tarn and pass. Don't really know what that means for me. All right, we want to get this land. Yeah, sometimes Zoo has some very medium draws, but overall, I got a little bit of set in that last game, but overall we've drawn okay. Can't complain too much. I wish we were on the play here. Okay, blue-red Surveil Land. That could technically be anything. You don't really see blue-red Murktide anymore. It could be that, though. Blue-red Murktide. Okay. We do have Stubborn Denial, which will be really, really good. Okay, so for Springs. Thunder. Ooh. Okay, interesting. Okay. Oh, they missed. Dang, that sucks. That's pretty brutal that they missed. All right, so let's get our Triumph. Okay, we'll play Steam Vents, right? So we have, yes. All right, so they're playing Thunder Trap Trainer. That's interesting. I want to know, because they have Ragavan, so it looks like a Murktide deck, but maybe it's not. Let's see if they play around Bowmasters here. If they attack, I'm assuming that they have an answer for Bowmasters before I can block. That's what I would assume. Yeah, I'll bite. I'm casting it either way. Like, and they flare Denial here, that's not that bad. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. They use a counter spell for Bowmasters, which is like, probably not, well, maybe it's good in this matchup, I don't know, but it doesn't, that's not that bad. I don't have a regular blue source, right? Yeah, why not? Yes. All right. Stubby D. I wish I didn't have to make it obvious, but it's definitely obvious. Now they have Flare Denial here. We get him with Stubby D. That'd be a huge 2-for-1. Alright, so now we have this a hard counter spell, which I do like. I am curious to see, maybe they have Galvanic Discharge. I'm curious to see what the removal spell suite is. Sorry, it's a mouthful. Okay, that doesn't make sense for them. Really? I mean, I'm blocking. I have counter spell, so they probably have like Lightning Bolt or something. Yeah. I mean, they could have a Spell Pierce here. That's possible. But most people don't play Spell Pierce. They play Force Negation instead. And then Spell Snare. So yeah, I don't really see that. Okay. Alright, get in. Alright, I think they're going to have a hard time beating our creatures. Especially if they're on... red. Especially if they're on a deck that is red removal based. Dismember is like their best option. Now they might have Harbinger of the Seas, or Blood Moon. Blood Moon's brutal too. They might have it main deck, but likely they don't. And I haven't seen many Blood Moons in lists in general. It's been mostly Kavus. Or not, Charmals, not Kavus, Charmals. So, I don't know, we'll see. What they do with the Surveil, they put the Flare. Yeah, so they do have Flare Denial. It looks like, maybe they're on Twin? I don't know. But Ragavan's throwing me off. Thundertrap Trainer would be like, okay, they have Murktide. Okay. They don't have many spells, right? 6/6? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. It's just hard to kill. Alright, so go to combat. And we'll also be able to discard a card. Oh, I should have. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. I should have just, because then he wouldn't have blocked. But it's all good. Man, this deck saw so many lands. It's all good though. I guess he could technically have Force Negation. Yeah, I should have did his main phase. I want to see their bite. They didn't block. Okay, that might have been a mistake. Because now you can't counter this. I guess you could have, it's possible you have 2 bolts, I guess. Okay, yeah, we just beat them down with creatures. It's weird. Their deck list is a little weird because they have Trainer with Ragavan. Okay, so I don't know if Plasma is good. I do like Stubby D over Consign. I do like Rest in Peace. I don't think I want any of these cards though. What could I like Consign? Yeah, I think I just like this. I don't think I want any of these cards, at least game 1 or game 2. Because I didn't see much. I just saw Ragavan Flare. It looked like it was a blue control list. It looked like it was a blue control list that was playing Twin maybe with Murktide. I don't know. I didn't see much. I don't know why you would run Thundertrap Trainer in your Murktide list. I don't know. Maybe it's good enough. I don't know. All right, guys. Game 2. I am expecting. This is a bad hand. I am expecting Harbinger of the Seas or Blood Moon though. All right, mulligan. We're probably gonna lose because of this. All right. They kept 7. Okay. We got to keep this. Get rid of a Ragavan. Get rid of the Blood Crypt. Say done. If we had another land where that ley line was in the first hand, snap keep. Okay. Oh, they're on Grixis. Okay, that does kind of change some stuff. I mean, this Ragavan's useless now. Yeah, that's a better card to have. Alright, so Lightning Bolt this thing. Can't let Tamio get advantage. So this does look like it's some kind of mid-rangey control deck or something. But Thundertrap Trainer is interesting. I still don't know necessarily what they're doing. Alright, so Because they could have Frog in here too. Their list is definitely interesting. It could just be a Grixis Murktide list with Thunder Trap Trainer for value. But like, why would you play that over Frog though? You know what I mean? All right. Frog. Oh, Thunder Trap Trainer. Okay. They're probably going to hit this time. There's nobody to miss again. Sinking a super. Okay. Which is kind of like a land. That's kind of super value. Think I kind of like that. We'll get the Blood Crypt here. It might be wrong doing that, but whatever. All right, so they have Sinking a super in hand. All right, fetch for the Blood Crypt. Oh my gosh, I'm bad. Yeah. All right, I messed up. I just played the lane, not realize. Yeah. I messed that up. That's okay. Not really, but. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing a little weird right now. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to my fetch and got punished for it. All right, we're gonna try to. They probably have removal. Fatal push. That's fine. Let's see if they fetch here. Okay, so this is. They can't have. They could have spell center here. They definitely could have spell center here. Okay, so we have black, white, green. We don't really need. We need another red source. So I think we do. We could do basic mountain. Yeah, let's do basic mountain, right? Basic mountain. Yeah, I think basic mountain. So they could have spell center here, but they can't have counterspell and they can't have Sinking a super at this moment. Okay. Now they probably get Undercities. No, probably Thunder and Falls. They had Thunder and Falls last game. Yeah. Yeah, it's lightly touching black, so I'm not. Yeah, Fatal Push would give them a chance against Kavu. And they got rid of Tamiyo. Yeah, Tamiyo's not really that great against Bowmasters. Okay, they could easily have a Lightning Bolt here. They have a Sinking a super still in hand, so they have 3 cards. They're kind of flooding too. This game isn't looking great for us right now. I want to know if they have. I mean, do we just jam our spell? I mean, F it, I guess. Dash Ragavan and see what they do. We're definitely getting a Ragavan because we trade, worst case scenario. And if they don't block, then we might get value. Definitely not attacking with Bowmasters because I don't want to lose my creature or token. We have removal. Okay, they blocked. I'm totally fine with that trade. They have only 1 spell in their graveyard, right? Yeah. They easily have Sinking a super, so we're not going to play into that. We play our land tap. I'm cool with that trade that they can't have Flare Denial here. They'll probably fetch. Maybe for another Surveil land. Fetching. Yeah, so they have both Sewers and Learning Frost, which we might have saw last game, and I just didn't realize it. I don't think we. I think they were just on blue-red lands. Fatal Push in the graveyard. Okay. That's interesting. I feel like their deck is extremely clunky. Alright, they have a Sinking a super in the hand. Still. So, they have, I guess, 3 real cards. Sinking a super. Okay. Surveil, but they don't get to draw a card, which is good. So, yeah, it looks like they're on a Grixis control list. I'm surprised they're not playing Bowmasters of their own. Maybe they are. Okay, so they put Flare Denial. It's Surveil too, right? So they just put 1 Flare Denial in. Flare Denial is awesome, though, with Thunder Trap Trainer. Alright, we'll play 1 and see what they do. They can't Fatal Push this. It just resolved, so hopefully they don't have serious removal here. Playing our hand out. They have Consign. Why would they not react to this one? That doesn't make sense. We're going to go at Kaido. So they -2. What do they have? Bolt? Oh, Dismember. I mean, that's fine, dude. We have 2 cards. We hit Kaido. If you stun this, then that dies. You either have to surveil here. You can attack, but then we can block. Might not even block. I don't necessarily want you drawing cards though. Oh yeah, if you draw a card, then this, yeah. So actually, I don't even know. We might actually just have them here. Yeah, they stun, then Kaido dies. They have Sync and a Super still in their hand, so they only have 2 real cards in their hand. Sync doesn't really do anything here. You can bounce this, but bouncing that, I mean, I can just replay it. Unless you have Counterspell. It's possible you have Counterspell. Kind of knew that was happening. I don't know if they necessarily want to attack here, because, like, yeah, you can draw a card all you want. Alright, can't block. Yeah, okay, so we'll ping them for 1. Ping Kaido. Oh, no, I can't, because he has Hexproof. Never mind. It has Hexproof. Never mind. Alright, so put Spell Snare. Oh, okay, and then we have to go upstairs. Okay, Hexproof. So they put Spell Snare in the graveyard and 1 card on the top. Okay. It's possible they have Counterspell here. Ooh, that's really good. Because now if they have Counterspell, we have Stubby D. And if it resolves, then we just have Stubborn Denial. Okay. Kaido. Now, they could have Bowmasters. It would make sense, but I feel like they would have solved already. Okay, they're casting their own Bowmasters. I think that's okay. Okay, so they're going to try to trade here. That's fine. Alright, so they had it. I mean, I was wondering, I'm like, they have to have it. Because it works so well with Kaido. That's why it just makes sense. Alright, so we trade here. Player on removal. That's fine. I would kill the Bowmasters, I think. Even though I don't really draw cards in this deck. We also can kill, if they attack with Kaido again, we also can just kill... oh no, we just go upstairs. Silly. Yeah, we just go upstairs. Or we could technically kill this. 2 stun counters. Okay. They're buying time. Okay. That's a little annoying. Hopefully it's not a good hit. Okay. Blood crit. Perfect. We didn't want that anyway. They have 2 cards. I guess Ragavan with Kaido is really good. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I can see that. So I kind of Grixis tempo. Oh, Harbinger's annoying. Okay. But then they don't have... Okay, that might not be that great, though. Now they have no real black sources. Well, I mean, WD's cool. We'll keep Bowmasters up to block. Because they still have to find a way. And we have double Stubborner now. So we actually probably going to win this game. One more turn. Because I don't know how they're killing Scion. And I definitely will block the Ragavan. But I guess they can't even cast a Ragavan. Yeah, they just have islands. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually that great. Okay, I'm definitely blocking here. I'll take 3. No big deal. I just don't want that Ragavan to get give them a black or a red source. Alright, so Scion's coming off next turn. That doesn't really do anything. I believe that they have to kill me basically in the next 2 turns. Which, is that possible? I don't think it is. They do 3 twice. I do 4. And even Tribal Flames might win the game here. Or Bolt. Yeah, I'm definitely blocking with Bowmasters here. And we gain a life. Which is relevant. Shoot, my own Ragavan would be good here. So yeah, now they're just stuck on blue lands. Called it. So even if they try to counter here, because it should have first strike, right? Even if they have a counter spell here, we have Stubby D. So like basically, they have to block. Which now that does unlock their lands. That is true. They only have 2 cards though. Yeah, it has first strike. So let's go to combat, but they have to block though. Now Murktide would be bad, but they would already had Murktide, and our Ragavan lives, and we have so many live draws. All right, we should be able to get this game. They can't fetch their. They have their mana back, but I just think that we are extreme. Even though we've drawn far less cards than them, we're extremely. Like we kind of have. I won't say extremely far ahead, but we're definitely ahead here. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what they get here. Did they miss? No, they haven't done anything yet. Fatal Push. Fatal Push doesn't do anything. Yes, sir. Nice. Beat Grixis Control, Grixis Tempo kind of deck. Actually, a pretty sweet deck, man. Definitely like it. Maybe I'll try something like this in the future. But that's a win. 3-1 on to round 5. See if we can get the 4-1. All right, guys, and welcome to round 5. We are on the draw. Pretty good league so far. I just feel like the one loss that we had against, yeah, I'm keeping this. The one loss against Blue Black Murktide was just unfortunate. I feel like we just kind of drew bad towards the end of that game, but other than that, it's actually been pretty powerful, man. I can't complain. Okay, what are we playing against? Okay. It's whenever it enters, right? Yeah, okay. All right. So we're playing against Energy. I think we want to ley line this. The sideboard cards are really good. They're really good against this deck. So we should have a pretty good chance of beating this deck. I'm okay with taking 1. I can ley line at the end of the turn. That might be aggressive. I just don't want them to get anything good. I think we're going to pass with Bowmasters up. Yes. Yeah, we'll pass with Bowmasters up here. And then if we draw a land, we can go Kavu, Ragavan. All right, their hand is kind of slow looking. All right, they had a lot of... Maybe they have a lot of mana. Okay. Flage. Okay, that's not the worst. Since it won't matter, we'll go upstairs. I could eat the token here. I just don't want them to have this. All right, pass turn. I just don't want them to get value. Like, yeah, of course they get to get a token off of here, but it's like I don't know if that's the worst. So the reason why I'm ley line binding that Fable, I just don't think their hand's that good. It seems extremely slow. Okay, so they casting that. They don't have much energy. So either they're looking to get what are they getting? Bowmasters. Okay. Maybe have another Fable. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, attack with both. Let's see if they block. That's fine. I'm okay with that trade. All right, and then we'll do this in their upkeep. All right, Alright, so now this makes them not be able to I mean, they could look at cards, but like they only have 2 cards. We still haven't even played our Kavu. It's a little awkward here. So they declined it. It looks like to go down to 1 energy. Do I want to trade here? I just don't want them to keep getting mana, but I don't think it matters. No, I'm gonna keep my guy here. I don't think it, but then we would technically get, I don't know. I don't think having like all this mana matters. They haven't really done anything. And we can kill the Fable the following turn. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, well, we kind of have to kill that. Yeah, they are flooding something crazy. Okay. Okay, Tribal Flames at. Pass turn. They have 1 card in hand. We have to find an answer for a Fable, though. They still seem far more cards than us. He kept the card on top. That's not reassuring. Alright, so they transform. And we might lose this game. We just need, like, we were missing on lands. Okay, makes sense. Now, the only thing is they can cast this again. That sucks. Do we trade here? Yeah, I think we blocked. Maybe we should have blocked last time. Yeah, they probably kept Flage on top. No, there's no way they could. No, they, why didn't this? Yeah, why not? Because you could have gave it haste. I don't know. Oh, see, the environment is good. That's really good. That's really good. I don't know if that does anything. Oh, it would have first strike and hexproof. Okay, that's interesting. I know. Alright, I think we have a legit shot because now Orcish Bowmasters will have hexproof too. They would have to go upstairs. So now this thing has hexproof. We get our guy back. We can kill this thing. Okay. That's fine though that you want to kill your own creature. Oh, they chose not to. Never mind, they chose not to. So they're gonna play the energy there. Okay. That's a cool play. They're gonna give it haste here. I think they surveilled it. They could have just kept it. That's fine though. I guess, right? We'll gain life back. Unless they only attack with Flage, that would be... Oh shoot, that might be lethal. Yeah, that's exactly 12. I think I'm just dead. It depends on how they attack. Yeah, I think if they just attack with Flage, I have to block. If I had a second land, we could have double blocked and had first strike. Or a 4th land, I mean. Okay, so I think they have us here. Okay. So we don't die here. We need... No, I guess it wouldn't matter because I guess we could trade technically. Because we can't draw 2 cards here. We'll see our draw set. We're probably just conceding. We did draw 4, but we just die. Yeah. I don't think we can win, right? When we play this, we double block. Maybe there's a chance. I don't know. We'll try it. I don't think there's a chance, but that would have been if they didn't have Arena of Glory. That would have been so sick because we'd have been able to attack and we'd have been so far ahead. All right. Our hand was good. We just got flaged. They have another surveillance? No. Okay. Okay. Oh, does that get to draw cards? That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. We'll also be on the play. We were on the draw. I think we were on the play. We definitely crushed him. Okay. Okay. That's probably enough. All right. Okay. I think we have a very good chance of winning this game. So I'm not too worried about it. Okay. So we want Plasm. We want Adatsusuku. Do we want Doorkeeper Thrall? Yes. I think Torpor Orb's a little loose. Wear and Tear maybe. Consign, no. I don't really think we want Stubborn Denial. Ragavan is good on the play, bad on the draw. Do we want to Wear and Tear? I don't know if we do. I think that might be over sideboarding. Like, I don't think we want Stubby D. I don't think we care about that. I think we're going to try that. I think Wear and Tear is a little loose. Yes. Yeah, we'll keep. All right, they mull to 6. They mull to 5. I mean, this is making like we're going to have a game 3. I mean, they're a critical mass deck, it seems like. Now, they can get advantage back, but they have to. I played the deck before. You have to hit lands, and you have to have everything kind of hit. So, all right. So let's get Steam Vents. Yes. All right. We also have Clasm. So them being on 5 cards and us having Clasm does a lot of work for us. So Surveillance, beautiful. Johnny, okay. It seems like they're looking for lands because they would never bend that. That doesn't make sense to bend that card if you have lands. That's beautiful. All right, attack. Okay, we hit. Okay, that card can stay there. Okay, we're gonna fetch here. Okay. Should we get Temple Garden? Or should we get Sacred Foundry? Temple Garden's green. But we don't really need. We can just do it off of this and then get the Triome. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Yes. This does die to removal, but it is what it is. I want to keep Bolt up. And they would have Bolt this last turn. Okay, I think they were searching for that land. That's fine. We Bolt that next turn. We also could what's a name here. And then Bolt this. No, it doesn't work that way. I wonder if they block. Like, we can flage this. They would definitely trade. So let's just Bolt. Bolt that. I guess they also could have had another Johnny in hand. Let's see if they block. If not, we'll fetch. Alright, we're trying to get them dead quickly. Alright, maybe they did have land. Maybe they just didn't want to take in a Johnny. Oh my god. Blood Moon. This thing just dies. That's so effing brutal. Or I guess it doesn't die. Okay. I mean, we still have Class to catch back up. Dang it, man. That's annoying. I could have easily got basic. I'm going to attack with both guys. Discard. Do we discard Flage here or Kavu? I'm keeping Klasm. Kavu's is way worse. Yeah, Kavu doesn't do it. We can't even cast Kavu. Alright, well, Scion of Draco would have been really good. I think next turn might be Flage. Okay. That doesn't really do anything with no creatures. It does make what's the name good though. We're gonna lose the Blood Moon. Oh, I meant to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna lose the freaking Blood Moon. And they can cast this stupid thing. Next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess they need one more card. I'm gonna lose to freaking Blood Moon, man. That's tilting. I just didn't even think about it. Can we just draw a real card, please? Like, please, just draw a real card. You gotta play 10 mana, yeah. I mean, there's no... They definitely have a card in hand that they can play. Yeah, it's in 2 turns, probably. Well, at least they can't fetch. Yeah, that's game. It's so annoying. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Luckily, they can't give haste, but we're gonna lose because of stupid Blood Moon. Yeah, I should have brought the wear and tear in. Yeah, oh my gosh, man. I don't even know what our out. Do we even have an out? No, we don't have a freaking basic planes, bro. Basic planes were probably fine. On freaking 5 cards, bro. I mean, Blood Moon's very good against this deck, obviously. I guess because we weren't playing Blood Moon in the Boros energy deck that I played, so I'm just gonna get cheesed out by Blood Moon. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah. If we just even if we had a basic planes, we would have had an out to ley line, but I don't know what our out is. Man, that's brutal because we were so far ahead, and then Blood Moon just shuts the door. Yeah, it's nothing we can do here. GG's, man. That's a little frustrating. All right, guys. So we ended the league 3-2. The 2 losses we got, Dimir. I just feel like game 3 our draws weren't the best. But it was a pretty back and forth matchup. Yeah, Boros Energy can play Blood Moon. I guess because I didn't play any Blood Moon, I was just playing like the Molten Molten Rain and Obsidian Charmaws. That I just didn't think about Blood Moon. Wear and Tear definitely should come in that matchup for that. That's how we lost. That's how we lost. I mean, I think we were super far ahead in that game, and we just kind of get cheesed out by Blood Moon. But that's why that's the weakness of the deck, right? So, little tough because if I have basic plans, I have far more outs, but I had to draw the ley line binding. Or again, I should have brought in Wear and Tear for that. I was just thinking Wear and Tear for like the Goblin Bombardment thing, but we were super far ahead. We just kind of couldn't play around the Blood Moon anyway because we want the Kavu to be big. So that's tough, but it is what it is. This deck did feel really good. It definitely seems very powerful. The only thing is, like, you don't control your draws, and that's a little rough for me personally, but it was very powerful. It hits very hard, and it's hard to deal with. It's got to sequence correctly, and hopefully you have Leyline in other guild packs so you can fetch your basic lands and not have to worry about Blood Moon and stuff like that. But I don't know. I enjoyed this deck. I am preparing for the RCQ season, so maybe we take this out. Like I said, I don't like losing the Blood Moon in that kind of sense. So we have literal no outs to it if we don't have a basic land, and that was tough. But let me know what you guys think about this deck and if you're into these kind of strategies. And what are you playing this RCQ season? Like, what do you guys plan on playing this RCQ season? I'm probably gonna be on some blue deck more than likely that actually can draw cards and manipulate their deck in a draw step. But this is something that's interesting. It's super aggressive, super proactive, and it puts the pressure on the opponent, which I definitely do like as well. So if you guys enjoy this kind of content, man, you enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. And I really do appreciate you guys commenting. It really helps me, it helps the channel grow, pushes the video out there, and subscribing helps the channel grow as well. So I really do appreciate everybody who comments, subscribes, likes the video. I really do appreciate it, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. But remember, like always, sling spells and bring dreams. I'll catch you next video.